The final game day of Group F in their EuroBasket 2022 qualification campaign as Hungary take on Ukraine. Well, this is how Group F looks at the moment. So Slovenia there out in front. They have a 4-2 record. Hungary currently in second. They are 4-1, and Ukraine then in third position. They are 3-2. The only team, of course, that's already been eliminated is Austria. Unfortunately, they went 0-6 during their qualifying period. So in terms of the three teams already qualified, we know that it will be Slovenia, Hungary and Ukraine. Austria have already been eliminated. So the only thing left to do is sort out the finishing positions. Of course, Slovenia and Austria, they have already played all of their 6 games. So they don't have any more games still to play, as the two teams are just announced here. So if Hungary win, Hungary will finish in top spot. They will go 5-1. Slovenia will drop down to second position. Whereas if Ukraine win, they not only have to win, they have to win by 3 points or more to then leapfrog above Hungary. The last time these two sides met, it was Hungary who got the better of Ukraine, 62 points to 60. So just a 2-point victory for Hungary almost a year ago exactly to the day, 23rd of February 2020, they last met. So yeah, if Ukraine were to win by 3 points or more, then Slovenia would go through as group winners, Ukraine would go through in second position, and Hungary would go through in third. So those are the various scenarios heading into this game today. Hungary coming into this game off the back of an 81 points to 58 win over Austria last time out. That was back on Sunday. And Ukraine also picked up a good win over Slovenia, 70 points to 65. So the teams have been announced. Before we go any further, we will just pause for the national anthems.
Друзі, до виконання державного гімну України запрошується українська оперна співачка Вікторія Булієва.
Українці, усміхнеться
Oh, nice live rendition, very good indeed. So national anthem's done, and we're just 4 minutes or so from tip-off here. Two coaches just embrace. The three officials, Özlem Yalman, Paulo Marquez and Mikel Maniste from Turkey, Portugal and Estonia, respectively. So this is the Ukraine starting five. They go with Rendel, Lipovi, Petrov, Blizniuk and Heron. Zerom Rendel has been the main man, really, from a Ukraine point of view on the offensive end during qualifying, averaging 24 points a game. Also dishing out 5 assists a game as well. Bogdan Blizniuk has been crashing the boards, averaging 8 rebounds a game. There is Ena Bagatskis, the head coach of Ukraine. Been in charge since 2019 and still the head coach of Kiev Basket as well. And this is the Hungary starting five. They go with Keller, David Vojvoda, Norbert Lukas, Marko Flipovity and Mate Pongo to start this one off. Of course, we all know what David Vojvoda can do on his day, averaging 14.6 points a game in qualifying. Marko Filipovity leading the way with 6 rebounds a game. And there is Stoyan Ivkovic, the head coach of the Hungary side for many years now. 2013, he first took over the Hungary national team. Well, actually, he first took over all the way back in 2007. He had a year with Hungary between 2007 and 2008. Then, took that role up again in 2013 and has been head coach ever since. Well, they've just done a good job to qualify for EuroBasket Austria. It's Hungary, excuse me. It's something that they've struggled to do for many, many years, certainly between the 70s and the early 2000s. They only qualified once between 1971 and 2013, and that came back in 1999, where they were able to finish 13th. They did qualify for the last EuroBasket campaign, where they finished 16th back in 2017. So, yeah, they'll just be delighted to have booked their spot when the tournament gets underway in 2022, September 2022, of course. Now, should have been September this year, but due to a number of reasons, of course, with the global pandemic and then the Tokyo Olympic Games moving from last year to this summer, they decided that it was the best decision just to move it to 2022. So frustrating for everyone that there's quite a lengthy wait now before the main tournament gets underway. I'm sure it will be worth waiting for. Ukraine have qualified for the last 4 EuroBasket tournaments before 2022. Best finish coming in 2013 when they managed to finish 6th. So here we go then, the final game day for Hungary and Ukraine. We are off and running. Ukraine, who control the tip. And an early foul. Yeah, if he heats up, David Vojvoda, he is such a handful. That's great hands. Kicks it back out. Turns down to 3, draws the foul. So a couple of early fouls already for Hungary. This one goes on Mate Pongo. Throws up the mid-range jump shot, no good. Here's Pongo. Here's Vojvoda. Vojvoda throws up the floating jump shot. Does he get the roll? It doesn't matter because Norbert Lukas was charging in there just to make sure. Here's Rendell. Very exciting player is Zoran Rendell. Three-pointer just comes up short. Big rebounds by Lipovi. Back into the hands of Rendell again. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Has to throw that left-hand jump hook shot, and it's a good one. Ukraine off and running. And the first points of the game go to Volodymyr Heron. Here's Pongo. Draws the foul. Heron doesn't look too happy with that call. To the big figure of Akos Keller. Now Vojvoda. Akos Keller throws up that fadeaway two, no good, and now the fast break is on, led by Rendell. Rendell trying to go coast to coast. It was the last touch off. It might have been off a Hungary player. No, it's off the knee, I think, of Rendell. So Ukraine will turn it over. David Vojvoda throws up the alley-oop, and Akos Keller on the other end of it. He is such a big unit, Akos Keller. Petrov, Lipovi, good ball movement this from Ukraine, the three. Can't get it to go, another offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Rendell turns down the three this time. Spins towards the hoop, good defense. And Vojvoda can bring it away. Called on a travel. Hungary give it straight back to Ukraine. There's Rendell. Well, that's a wayward pass. Both teams would quite like just to look after the ball a little bit better than they have done in the first 3 and a bit minutes here. A few cheap turnovers. Here's Pongo. That's a great pass. Oh, watch out when Akos Keller gets into the runway. You do not want to get in the way. Keller up to 4. The lead up to 4. Here's Rendell trying to make the first 3 of this game. No good. Another offensive rebound now. Hungary really need to start trying to box out a little bit better than they are doing. Rendell pulls up, but it's a nice finish from Zoran Rendell. Of course, with both of these two teams already qualified, it does just allow them to play with a little more freedom and expression than perhaps they normally would. If there was a lot on this game, drives in, makes the two, and fouled. And a chance for a three-point play. Yeah, Filipovic makes no mistake. Lead up to 5. And of course, still plenty to play for. It's a great ball down the floor and thrown down by Marko Filipovic. And Hungary have just gone on a little run here. So a timeout has been called. Hungary leading by 7, 11 points to 4. So Ukraine in possession, trailing here by 11 points to 4 early on in this one. Nearly halfway through the opening quarter. Bobrov has checked into the game for Ukraine. Oh, that's huge. Welcome to the game. Bobrov only been on the floor about 5 seconds and he's already made that huge play. Lines up the three. Both sides have been struggling with their three-point shot early on, but not anymore. Good start to this game for Marko Filipovic. He's up to 8, 3 for 3 from the field. Pass across the floor. Ukraine looking to try and answer with a three of their own. It's another offensive rebound, though, and he's able to put it back. The second attempt, Blizniuk. This will not please Hungary, but I suppose the good news is, even with the number of second chance, Zakos Keller lines up the three, comes up short. Yeah, even with the number of second chances that Ukraine have had, Hungary is still out in front. Nice ball movement, this from Ukraine. Leads to the completely open three. And this time, they do knock one down from beyond the arc. And maybe that will get Ukraine going. It's back to a one-possession game. 14 points to 11 as Hungary call timeout. So Hungary 14, Ukraine 11. Hungary in possession. That's a nice pass. Can he get the shot away on the reverse? It's great defense, though. Just did enough to stand his ground and make that layup as awkward as possible. Here is Rendell. It's a good pass underneath, makes the 2 and 1. And a chance to try and level this game up. Well, Bobrov has had some impact since coming off the bench. Threw down that massive dunk a couple of seconds after he came on. Now a three-point play there, 14 points each. Here is Zoltan Pearl. Pearl drives inside and, well, the defense just parted and allowed Pearl a pretty simple layup. Good player, Zoltan Pearl. Averaging 5.2 assists coming into this game. Foul is called. That's nice. Sends the defense, knocks down the 3. Nice play. Alexander Mishula knocking that one down, and Ukraine have the lead. Oh, drives inside again. It's great penetration from Hungary. Marcel Pongo, the man doing the damage there. Good defense, but he's still able to get the shot away and make the layup. It's good patient play from Bobrov. And now Hungary down the other end. The floating jump shot is no good, and now the fast break is on for Ukraine. Good transitional defense, though, from Hungary. They just were able to slow that fast break down. Now Zotov. Out to the corner. Nice up fake. Plenty of time to knock it down. Can't get it to go. And finally, Hungary are able to grab a rebound. Zoltan Pearl, the man. Pearl pulls up. Just comes up short with the jump shot again. Here come Ukraine on the fast break. Trying to shoot over the defense. Difficult shot. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Knocks it down. Alexander Mishula is up to 6 points personal. Couple of threes now in this first quarter. Ukraine's lead is 4. Here is Pongo. Drives to the baseline, 1 second to get it away. He's got to throw it up. He did just on the buzzer. It would have counted, but came up short. And here they go again. Lipovi really trying to push that tempo, aren't they, Ukraine? Playing at a good pace. Three seconds left on the shot clock. That's a great pass. Couldn't put it in, but he does just on the buzzer. Great work by Serhii Pavlov. Great run this from Ukraine. The back end of this opening quarter, trailed by 8 early on in this first quarter, and now they lead by 6. bench is having a big part to play here for Ukraine early on. 15 of their 24 points coming from the bench. David Vojvoda back on the floor for Hungary. 14 seconds left on the game clock in this opening quarter. Marcel Pongo off the screen. Pongo drives, the runway just opened up. And now they've got a second to just throw one up. Can't get it. But a pretty entertaining opening quarter here between Hungary and Ukraine. Hungary led by 8 at one stage, but at the end of the first quarter, they're down by 4. Hungary 20, Ukraine 24. Well, both sides shooting the two pretty well. Hungary up at 57%, Ukraine up at 64%. You can see how keen Ukraine are to shoot the three as well. 9 attempts from three-point range, Hungary just 2. So a good opening quarter here between Hungary and Ukraine. Just a reminder of the situation in Group F. Slovenia currently out in front. It's just a reminder again to download the EuroBasket app. Free to download on whatever device you may have. So if Hungary win here, they will finish 5-1 and they will top the group. Slovenia will go through in second place, Ukraine in third. If Ukraine win here by 3 points or more, it'll be Slovenia going through as group winners. Ukraine in second, and Hungary will drop down to third. That's a great pass out to the corner. Bit of time to knock this one down. Have they got another offensive rebound? They have. That is something that Hungary are really going to have to try and do a lot better at as this game goes on. Way too many second chance opportunities here. Misses them both. Strong rebound there to make sure Ukraine didn't get the ball back again. Marcel Pongo. Pongo. No good from beyond the arc. Only made 1 3 so far in this one. Have Hungary. Here's Zotov. It's a good pass from Zotov. Great pass out to the corner, and take your time and knock down the 3. Great ball movement from Ukraine. Serhii Pavlov with the 3. He's up to 5 points personal. The lead is up to 5. Hashtag EuroBasket is where you can find us as well to let us know your thoughts on how EuroBasket 2022 is going to play out. Chance again for Ukraine to keep nudging this scoreboard. What a dish that is. And it's thrown down with some authority from Bobrov. Bobrov up to 9. Some impact in just 6 or so minutes out on the floor. That's nice. Just important here for Hungary to stay in touch. Karahodzic with his first points of the game. Vitaly Zotov again. Needs some help. Oh, no one guarding him at all. Disappointed not to have knocked it down, and a good rebound by Somogyi. And here they come on the fast break down the other end of the floor, a little heavy-handed with that left-hand layup. And in the end, the foul is called on Pongo. Here's Zotov. Manages to draw the foul. It's a good pass underneath, great pass, and Harun does the rest. Just split that defense open so easily. Here's Lukasz. Shot clock's counting down to 3, comes up short with the three-point attempt. Good offensive rebound, though, to keep Hungary in possession. Now the 3, again off target, another offensive rebound. Now David Vojvoda. Vojvoda throws one up, high up off the glass. That's a good finish from Vojvoda. Well, it's been Ukraine, really, who have been crashing the offensive rebounds, but Hungary did a good job with a couple of those. Another foul is called. So Sabo heads back to the bench. Lines up the 3, count it. Looking at a really good rhythm right now. Ukraine, Vitaly Zotov making that one. The lead up to 8, 5 for 12 from three-point range, just 1 for 4 for Hungary so far. Nikos Keller, oh, decided just to try and tip it back. I thought he could have just caught that rebound and then gone back up. Kicks it back outside. Uncontested 3, another one is drained. Alexander Mashula with this one. And Ukraine are on fire. A timeout is called. And Hungary with a little bit of stuff to try and solve here.
Španjol, Njemac, tako ide, treba. Az a legjobb. Az a legjobb. Aki kapja, az maradott. Persze, ő fogja még a szedni, de ez a legjobb. Nincs volt. Hogy nincs volt, talán van egy nem szabad fordulni. Ja. Gyerünk. 2-3, magyarok.
So Ukraine have a double-digit lead for the very first time in this game. Started this second quarter really quickly. 37 points to 26. We're pretty much halfway through the second. Hungary back in possession. Keller sets the screen. Jump shot is no good. Keller does well. Able to tip it back out. Zoltan Pearl. Pearl throws it up. Oh, great defense. What a block that was. And now on the fast break down the other end, Rendell. They've really stepped it up a gear, haven't they? Ukraine in this second quarter. Barely given Hungary a sniff. Rendell needs some help. Oh, what a pass that is from Rendell. Now the fadeaway two is nice. Ukraine on fire. And Hungary just need to try and do something to stop the rot. This lead is just growing and growing. Considering what a great start Hungary made to this game, going out to an 8-point lead in that first quarter. Really allowed Ukraine back in to take control. So the lead is 13. Kicks it out, another three goes up. You're almost expecting everything to go in at the moment. And Mishula duly obliges. What a run this has been from Ukraine, and all of a sudden they lead by 16. Mishula is up to 12 personal. And Hungary are going to have to do something in the next 4 minutes. Oh, thought that was a decent block, but foul has been called. Zoltan Pearl makes them both. So that does just stop the rod ever so slightly. They're still down by 14. Can they go on a bit of a run themselves the final few minutes of this first half? It's a good pass. Little up fake makes it and one. Another chance for a three-point play here for Ukraine. Great pass initially, and then the fake just to send the defense, drew the contact on his way up. And he does indeed make the free throw as well. Lead up to 17. 3.5 to go. Here's Akos Keller. It's a great pass into Keller. Good defense though from Haroun. No way through, two big lads going head to head there. Keller and Haroun. It's a pretty good matchup and Haroun did well. Shot clock is down to 3. Got to just throw it up somehow. They do, just in time. And the bucket will count. Good work from Filipovic. Here's Rendell. Haven't seen too much of Rendell in the early stages. Oh, and the roll just doesn't quite go Ukraine's way. And a defensive rebound from Lukasz. Zoltan Pearl pulls up. Can't make the jump shot. Good strong rebound with Heikos Keller lurking behind him. Here's Blizniuk. Blizniuk. He couldn't get it, but it was tipped back in. They're just first to everything at the moment, Ukraine. Haroun with this one. Mate Pongo. Pongo lines one up and drains it. Rendell. Oh, Rendell trying to just go for that pass around the back. And now on the fast break down the other end of the floor. Hungary punish Rendell for the error. Tried the little showboat pass around the back, but Hungary were able to get the steal. And Ukraine called timeout with 1 minute 34 seconds to go in this first half.
All the time some of us is home. That's the one thing. Second, we have 3 more people. Just use that kind of aggressive.
So Ukraine leading 47 points to 34. 90 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ukraine in possession with Blizniuk. That's a tricky pass. They get away with it though. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock here though, as Rendell lines one up. That's such a difficult shot. Can't get it. Have they put it back? No, they haven't. But Rendell very nearly grabbed the offensive rebound. In the end, they did a good job of just bringing it back down. Here's Marcel Pongo. Now Sabo. David Vojvoda looking to try and get himself going. Comes up short with the 3. Chance of a 2-for-1 here for Ukraine as well, to finish off this second quarter. Rendell across the floor, lines up the 3, and gets it to go. Great pass from Rendell, and Alexander Lipovi, the man to knock down the 3-point shot. The lead is back up to 16. Lipovi 2 for 2 from 3-point range so far. The foul goes on Blizniuk. Ukraine have got fouls to give. So 8.1 seconds left on the game clock here. Zotov and Vojnolovic come onto the floor. Wisniewski and Rendell head to the bench. Doing a good job here, Ukraine, just using their fouls. Foul. 2.3 seconds left on the clock. Now they don't have any more fouls to give, but they've managed to take that clock all the way down to 2.3 seconds. This one's tipped out of bounds, 1.7 seconds. And in the end, they forced a really difficult shot. That's a good couple of defensive possessions there from Ukraine to close out that first half. The first half, which they really took control in the second quarter. And at half-time, it's Hungary 34, Ukraine 50. Well, Ukraine just shooting the ball better, aren't they? 57% from 2 compared to 45% and 53% from 3. 8 for 15 from 3-point range compared to just 1 for 5 for Hungary. They're out rebounding Hungary. Look at the difference in assists as well, 14 assists to 7. So really it is one-way traffic in the direction of Ukraine. Filipovity has led the way for Hungary. He's got 12. And Mishula with 12 for Ukraine, supported by the likes of Pavlov and Bobrov. I'll leave you with the highlights of the first half. Make sure you're back in 10 for the second.
Pressure being applied here from Romania. Here goes Sochan, dunks all over him. 17 years of age, so what? Age is just a number, talent is everything. Nice work initially from Balcharovsky, and a great support play from Sochan.
Ankles Keller now look for a handoff. There goes the pick and roll. Keller, another dish off. Oh, baby! Same result. Oh, Philip Poverty went in with a two-handed jam there. You can see the beautiful bounce pass and the throwdown. I mean, look at this. They make it look easy.
Here come Georgia, looking for a quick score and playing a bit of volleyball on defense. Finland bat it away. There's the block from Madsen.
It'll be 2.6 seconds as Dimitrijevic fires it up and it's good! What a shot from Dimitrijevic! North Macedonia with the lead on the heave at three-quarter time. And Mason, no reaction.
And something away. Lane throws it high. They've got the lob!
Wide open, great execution for Estonia. The lob worked to perfection. Look at this, pinpoint pass. Beautiful. Lana just threw it to perfection, didn't he?
Як це буде все відбуватися? Всього 5 виконавців у нас є на схему. 5. Ми обираємо когось на трибунах. І він каже, що він готовий. Так, він піднімає руку, каже, я буду виступати. На екрані з'являється рух, який вам потрібно буде відтворити. І ви разом з цим рухом танцюєте 10 секунд, пробуєте це відтворити. Ну а ми потім
So welcome back, everybody, to Kiev, final game day of Group F of the EuroBasket 2022 qualifying campaign. And at the halftime break, Hungary 34, Ukraine 50. And an unbelievable second quarter did Ukraine. They outscored Hungary 26 points to 14. It'll be interesting to see what kind of response we get from Hungary now. So just a reminder on the various permutations in this group. Slovenia are currently top of Group F with a 4-2 record, but if Hungary were to win this game, they would go top. They would go 5-1. Slovenia would finish second, Ukraine would finish third. If Ukraine win this game by 3 points or more, then Slovenia finish top, Ukraine finish second, and Hungary would finish in third. So that is how it all stands at the moment. And it's Ukraine well on top. Drives inside, draws the foul. And an early trip to the line. Way short with that one. 3 points so far today, 3 assists as well for Vitaly Zotov. Makes the second. Well, Ukraine will just want to be professional in this second half. They won't want to give Hungary even a glimmer of hope of getting back into it. Here's Akos Keller into David Vojvoda. Vojvoda throws up the teardrop finish, and it's a good one. It's been relatively quiet in the first half, David Vojvoda. Haven't seen too much of him. He's up to 4 points personal. Last touch was off Hungary, so Ukraine will keep it, still with 12 seconds left on the clock. Norbert Lukas called on the foul. Zotov. Alexander Lipovy had it stripped out of his hands. Good work from Hungary, great hustle. Norbert Lukas just putting his body on the line and able to give Hungary possession. Poor hands from Lipovy though, that was as straightforward a catch as they come really. Here's Mate Pongo. Pongo kicks it back outside. And last touch was off Ukraine, so Hungary will keep hold of it. Still 9 seconds on the shot clock. Just glanced off the shirt of Haroun. Here's Keller. Into Vojvoda. Vojvoda throws up an air ball, which is unlike him. Zotov. Great pass from Zotov. And Haroun does the rest. Fourth assist for Vitaly Zotov. And Haroun is up to 8. Lukas. Oh, unlucky. Akos Keller did so well, was very nearly able to retrieve that. It was way behind him. Still able to draw the foul. Foul goes on Vitaly Zotov. And Akos Keller will shoot a couple. Down at 65% from the free throw line in qualifying Hungary. So that's something they'd just like to bump up a little bit. Ukraine up at 75%. Lead is 15. Here's Harun. Double teamed with Akos Keller coming for support. And the foul, I think, has gone on Lukasz again. So Lukasz heads to the bench. Another 14 seconds here for Ukraine. Zotov, that's another super pass from Vitaly Zotov. Looks as though he's got eyes in the back of his head. He just knows exactly where everyone is on the court at all times. 5 assists for Zotov now. Shot clock is down to 3. Difficult shot with the left hands. Good defensive possession from Ukraine. As Blizniuk can bring Ukraine forward. Pavlov across the floor. Trying to go to work. He had 2 Hungary shirts all around him and is able to draw the foul. I think Zoltan Pearl thought that it was a fair steal there. So no more fouls to give already for Hungary, still with 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go in this third quarter. So there could be quite a few cheap visits to the stripe, but it doesn't matter when you can shoot the 3 like that. And Ukraine are just carrying on their merry way. The lead is up to 20. What a game Lipovi is having from beyond the arc. 3 for 3 from three-point range so far. Hungary desperately need to go on a bit of a run here. Zoltan Pearl kicks it back outside. A lot of time to line this one up, but it still comes up short. Big rebound by Serhii Pavlov. Biggest lead of the game so far. Blizniuk into Harun. Zotov helps it off. Another assist for Vitaly Zotov. Another easy 2 for Ukraine. Just haven't got going in this third quarter, Hungary. Foul is called. So Rendell back on the floor. He's been quiet today, has Rendell. Only 2 points, 2 assists so far. The worry for Hungary is even with Rendell so quiet, they still trail by 22, and that lead could escalate even further here. Great pass out to the corner, gets the 3 away. No good. Harun with the offensive rebound, kicks it back outside. Great ball movement this now. Blizniuk for 3. It's a good chance. Great ball movement though. They're just playing with such confidence at the moment, and the foul goes on Blizniuk, and it'll be a trip to the foul line for Hungary. So Balintorti, the man at the line. So makes one of two. Halfway through this third quarter. It's come off a Hungary hand, so no backcourt violation. Kalahodzic back on the floor for Hungary. Great pass, another brilliant pass. They're just moving the ball so quickly. And Ukraine are able to keep hold of it. Here's Rendell. Tricky pass from Rendell, but he is able to find Yusuf Sanon. Sanon lining one up and gets the roll. And Yusuf Sanon with his first points of the game. Lukasz. Another cheap turnover. And now look at this, it's 3 against 2 as Sanon lines one up. Sorry, Mashula knocks it down. Mashula up to 15, 5 for 7 from the field. And this game is rapidly getting away from Hungary. They've been outscored in this third quarter, 15 points to 5, after being outscored 26 points to 14 in the second. Timeout is called with just about 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Well, what can Hungary find in the last 4 minutes here? They need to go on some kind of a run, and they need to go on a run quickly. Amazing how quickly this game has just got away from them from what was a very close opening quarter. A bit of a coming together. Referees did well to immediately get involved and just snuff out anything escalating there. Now words with the coach. Just making sure they've diffused everything here. The referee's doing a good job. And the foul is called on Yusuf Sanon. So Hungary back in possession. Here's Zoltan Pearl, pulls up, shoots the 2, makes it. Now they need a stop. They need plenty of stops. And now Rendell and Ukraine are able just to play this game at the tempo they want. They can just slow things down. They have that 24-point lead. Rendell lines up the three, comes up short, and the rebound is brought in, but then they've stolen it straight back through Rendell. Great work from Ukraine. They might be 24 points ahead, but there's no lacking in intensity still, and then Rendell makes the jump shot. So a nice passage of play from Zeron Rendell. The steal and then the pull-up jump shot. Rendell up to 4. He's missed the hook shot, but he's grabbed his own rebound and still can't put it back. And in the end, it's Ukraine who are able to come away with it once again. He wanted the alley-oop played up. Instead, he went for the bounce pass. He's just asked the referee, did that hit the leg? But the referee was unmoved. But Hungary just struggling to get anything together. Just look at a team completely without a plan, without any kind of rhythm or confidence right now, Hungary. So Ukraine called timeout, 2 minutes 11 seconds to go in this third quarter. They are up by 26.
You are about. Yeah. Then from there, we have 5 seconds for it. It's a good shot. Look, Sasha, to što we igrali. Peta stays here. Isup stays there like a 2. No, sorry. Sasha stays there, Isup, and Bobby like a 5. Oh, sorry. Isup goes here, this corner. Bobby immediately stays there, like this. Sasha sets a screen for a meter in this direction. At the same time, watch out, there is a screen for...
Well, this would be such a nice way to finish their qualifying campaign for Ukraine. Up by 26. Chance to make that 29, which they do. Everything they touch turning to points at the moment. Bobrov knocking down another. He's had a really efficient game. Has Bobrov 5 for 6 from the field, 12 points. A couple of rebounds and an assist as well. So just over 90 seconds to go as Rendell picks a pass. And the 2 is made by Bobrov again. Just needs something though. Another one that doesn't find its mark for Sabo. Well, they're just stretching them all over the court. This is brilliant from Ukraine. Mashula again. Mashula up to 18. 6 for 8 from the field for Alexander Mashula today. Efficiency rating of plus 29. Bobrov with an efficiency rating of plus 27. And he's tipped it back. So Pongo heads to the bench. Somogui back on the floor for Hungary. Just moving the ball so quickly, aren't they, Ukraine? Offensive rebound as well. That's not going to help matters. Rendell drives in. Great finish from Rendell. He's got such a low center of gravity, doesn't he? So difficult to stop. And the final possession of this third quarter belongs to Hungary. But this has been one-way traffic throughout this quarter. It does end with a Zoltan Pearl jump shot. But what a third quarter that was from Ukraine. Completely outclassing their opponents, outscoring them 27 points to 11. They lead by 77 points to 45. 68% from two-point range, 50% from three-point range. Amazing shooting from Ukraine. Hungary still just made the one from three. So final quarter then. Hungary just trying to make this game somewhat respectable. Sure, what's happened here? I don't know whether a technical has been called on the coach here. No, I think all is okay. The three comes up short. And the rebound by Isuf Sanon. They've got the steal here, Hungary. They need to make every single one of these count. Here's Zoltan Pearl. Pearl looking to try and weave a way through, draws the foul. And Pearl will shoot two. Well, it looks as though Ukraine are obviously going to win this game by 3 points or more, which is exactly what they had to do coming into this one. That's a good pass. Has he got the roll? He has. Most things have gone their way today, Ukraine. Petrov with his first points. Good strong rebound by Yusuf Sanon. Straight into the hands of Rendell. The lead is 32. Rendell, they all back off him and just allow him the three, and you can't afford to do that. He may have been relatively quiet today, Rendell. But he's up to 9 points personal now, 5 assists as well. And nothing that Hungary throw up at the moment is finding its target. That's great. Great penetration. Drew the foul. So a chance for a three-point play. Bobrov has just had such an efficient game. If he knocks this down, it'll be 17 points to go alongside his 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 for 8 from the field. Yeah, so Ukraine will go through in second position in this group, just behind Slovenia. Oh, it knocks the 3 down and 1. So chance for a 4-point play for Marko Filipovic. Yeah, unfortunately for Ukraine, they wouldn't be able to leapfrog Slovenia at the top of the group. Even though both Slovenia and Ukraine would be 4 and 2 after their 6 games played, Slovenia would still finish top by virtue of a slightly better record, head-to-head record against Ukraine. That's a great pass. Rendell lining up the 3, comes up short. Offensive rebounds. Yeah, Ukraine beat Slovenia by 5 points a couple of days ago, back on Saturday. But it still wasn't good enough to overturn the 11-point win that Slovenia had back in Ljubljana in November last year. So Slovenia with an ever so slight better points difference. So it would be Slovenia going through as group winners, Ukraine in second, and Hungary down in third. Of course, it all may matter in terms of getting a potentially easier group when the EuroBasket groups are drawn out. Of course, it all goes on your FIBA rating. Shot clock is down to 2. He's fouled and makes another. So a couple of nice plays for Hungary. Fortunately, it is seemingly too little too late. Here's Rendell. Rendell out to the corner. That's a good pass. Catch, shoot. Oh, it was in and out. It looked good, but it's another offensive rebound for Ukraine. Well, he's got to get the shot away. The shot clock's down to less than a second. He did get it away in time. It would have counted. Can't finish on the reverse, but offensive rebound and puts it back. Hungary will be asking themselves, where has this been for the last half an hour or so? So Filipovic up to 17, that's a good pass. And now out to the corner, completely uncontested three. Disappointed not to have made it. Now Lukasz down the other end of the floor, nowhere near making that one. Again, they've just got so many men in so much space, Ukraine. That's a good pass. Difficult finish up, but thrown back. Bobrov there again. Brilliant Bobrov. 19 points personal now for him. Still just one missed shot from the field. So the lead is 34. Zotov, 7 assists for Vitaly Zotov. It's brilliant. Just great ball movement again from Ukraine. So much movement off the ball as well, just creating space for everyone. This has been a real clinic from Ukraine throughout this game, certainly from the second quarter onwards. Trying to shoot over the defense. Not an easy shot for Mishula, although he'll be feeling pretty good about himself, the way that he shot the ball today, so you can't blame him for taking it on. That's poor hands. Blizniuk with a cheap turnover. Marcel Pongo. Pongo just pulls up and shoots the two. Ukraine can just slow things down. Zotov just hit the foot, so Ukraine will get another 14 seconds. And a timeout is called. Hungary 57, Ukraine 91. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in this one. Yeah, Marko Filipovic has been one of the shining lights for Hungary today. 17 points, couple of rebounds as well, 7 for 9 from the field. He shot it really well. Great pass across the floor. Blizniuk lines up the three. Good perimeter defense, this from Ukraine. Shot clock is down to 4. Just got to get the shot away, which he does. Comes up short with the 3. And Ukraine back in possession after a hard-fought defensive possession. Here's Haroun. Haroun drives inside. Good finish with the left hand. Volodymyr Haroun has just quietly gone about his business today. 12 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists as well. That's a good pass. And easily put away by Karahodzic. I still had a few fouls to give, Hungary. Zotov, that's a nice pass. Haroun back to Zotov. And he gets another to go. Can they finish with a century of points here? Again, good defense from Ukraine. Last touch off Hungary, so Ukraine will get it back. 1 minute and 24 seconds left in this one. Would be the first time in qualifying that Ukraine have reached 100 points. Haroun comes up way short with the left-hand hook shot. That's nice. Good penetration. Just drove inside. Wisniuk, who was the last touch off there, was off Ukraine. So Hungary back in possession. Trying to wind this clock down here, Hungary. I think the sooner this game ends, the better for them. .31 seconds to go. Zotov. Zotov deciding to shoot the 3 himself. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound though, and he's put it back. And that will be that. What a performance from Ukraine to finish off their qualifying campaign. An absolute blowout against a pretty decent Hungary side. But in Kiev, in front of a few fans as well, it's finished here. Hungary 63, Ukraine 97. Well, their biggest margin of victory by some distance. They only had to win by 3 coming into this game, Ukraine, to make sure that they finished in 2nd position instead of 3rd. Well, they've done a lot more than that. They've won by 34 after a very close opening quarter in which Hungary actually led by 8 at one stage before losing it by 4. They were just outplayed from that point onwards. Outscored in the second, 26-14, outscored in the third, 27-11, and outscored in the fourth, 20 points to 18. Very impressive performance from this Ukraine side. Well, work to do for Hungary. I suppose the good news for them is that they've got plenty of time before EuroBasket actually gets underway. September 2022. After it's been delayed, of course, it was supposed to be September this year, but with the rescheduled Olympic Games and just, I think, everything else that's going on in the world, they decided to move it to September 22 instead. They've just done a great job. Mentioned it a few times this week, but got to give so much credit to everyone involved in these qualifiers, the players, the teams, the officials, the various organizations, FIBA itself, just for getting these qualifiers on. As we look at the stats, and the big difference there, the two-point field goal percentage and the three. 69% from two-point range for Ukraine. They out-rebounded Hungary heavily. 43 rebounds to 26. 17 more assists as well. It was Bobrov that led the way with 19 points personal, supported by Mashula with 18. Filipovity was the real shining light for Hungary. He finished with 17. So as we just look at the second half highlights, Zotov, no surprise to see an assist for him. He was great today. But what it means with Ukraine winning this one as convincingly as they have done is that Slovenia will go through as group winners. Ukraine will finish in second position, and Hungary will go through in third position. It wasn't to be, unfortunately, for Austria throughout this campaign. They lost all 6 of their games, so plenty of work to do for them. I think a lot of people were expecting this game here today to be a lot closer than it transpired to be. I think from a Ukraine perspective, they'll be a little disappointed the way that they've just played there, that they've now got to wait so long for EuroBasket to actually come around. They'd arguably almost prefer that it started tomorrow. A couple of good wins in this final qualifying window, beating Slovenia 70 points to 65 on Saturday, and then following it up with this one here today. Hungary just couldn't replicate their performance of 2 days ago, where they beat Austria 81 points to 58 there. Just one-way traffic today. Always difficult when there's not too much riding on the game, when both teams know that they've already qualified. Sometimes the motivation levels may not quite be where they should be, but take nothing away from the way that Ukraine have played here. It's been a long old qualifying campaign. These windows starting in February of 2020, just before really the pandemic truly hit. It was only about 2 or 3 weeks after the first qualifying windows back in February that the world pretty much just shut down. So they've done such a good job just to be able to play the second and the third windows. But it is Ukraine, Slovenia and Hungary who go through in Group F. Austria eliminated. We hope you've enjoyed the qualifiers as much as we have. But for now, it's goodbye.
Szépen játszott
Like great feelings. We won on our court. It was so it was great feelings. We won last game. I hope we go in the first position from our group. It was amazing feelings when we play with our fans because they push us to go in front. So we run them, and they give us everything on the court. So the coach give everything for the players today. I think we play like a team. We have like good percentage tonight. We score 97 points. So we have good percentage in the threes. We find the big guys, assists. So nobody like care on himself. So it's great win for the team, for us, for the Ukraine. It's really great feelings to play at home, and I want to congratulate everybody with this win.
At the very beginning of the end, you gave some power to the team, and as me seemed, you looked pretty better than in all games before. So what impressed you? What pushed you?
Nothing. I just tried to analyze the first game, what I did wrong, tried to talk with the players. They tried to find me today. So also I tried to give the 100% in the court. I tried to start with the defense on the court, and after like everything going on my hands, so the small guys find me. We play good pick and roll. We find also like good shots. So I think it's not only me, it's all the team.
And did you want to bounce back Team Hungary for the?
Yeah, of course. Last time we lost by 2 at home in Zaporozhye. It was tough loss, but tonight I understand also the Hungary played the 4th game in a row almost, so they're tired. But we are motivated to play hard, like give them chance back. And I already thank you for everybody who came today.
And now in your native language. Да, ну скажи свої враження, да, про те, що все ж таки змогли подолати угорців, взяли реванш уверенный, команда вышла на первое место, грали классно, болельщики были.
Ну, в первую очередь хочу поздравить всех болельщиков, всех, кто сегодня пришел, команду, тренеров, что мы сегодня выиграли с такой разницей, 34 очка, сегодня очень хороший процент. Больше 5 человек вышли за 10 очков, сегодня была команда, сегодня все старались убиваться на площадке, падали за мячом, считаю, что это только общая победа. Сегодня тренер дал поиграть абсолютно всем, дебютировал Скапинцев, забил сегодня 2 очка, поэтому это тоже хорошая новость для Украины. Считаю, что был тяжелый бабл для венгров, они играли 4 игры, но у нас была дополнительная мотивация выиграть их больше 25 очков, чтобы выйти на первое место, и мы сегодня справились с этой задачей. Огромное спасибо болельщикам, которые смогли сегодня прийти, потому что это самое лучшее ощущение, когда тебя поддерживают. Они нас толкали сегодня вперед, и мы эту победу, можно сказать, привезли для них. Плюс сегодня не было индивидуальных действий, сегодня играла команда. 2 большие разницы между Словенией и Венгрии. Мы сегодня больше бежали, больше находили друг друга, свободные броски, и я считаю, за счет этого мы выиграли.
Красавцы. Саня? So first of all, congratulations, Team Ukraine qualified for the next EuroBasket. It's not first EuroBasket for you. Your feelings, you're like a veteran already at your age in Team Ukraine. What can you say right now?
Thank you for congratulations. It's a great feelings, and we was fighting all our games. We need also this game. We was preparing a lot. We was playing with confidence, and our spectators, our fans help us to win this game.
Have you thought about the score difference which could help to reach the first position in our group?
Coaches don't tell a lot about this to us, but we, with the players, we talk about this, but also not a lot. We just try to play to show our best, play as hard as we can, and this is the result.
І тепер українською, твої враження, якби вже не перший для тебе Євробаскет, але все ж таки кваліфікувалися, певно, це приємні відчуття. Поділися цими відчуттями з нами.
Приємні відчуття, але зараз після гри трошки вже